Hi students, welcome to Further Mathematics Unit 3. You're in the landing page of Further Mathematics Unit 3. By the way, my name is Amila Pereira and there are another two more teachers in our team. So we will do a recording with the teachers later on. So today I'm going to show you how you navigate your landing page and what are the things you can find in this page. Okay, so first of all, so there's a small welcome message from us, and then there's the 2021 VSV submission timetable. So you can see semester 1 term 1, the week number, the beginning of the week and the end date of the week. So normally, say for instance week 1, you should submit whatever the submissions by Friday 5th of February. Okay, so it's try to stick to this time limits. It's easy for you and it's easy for us. And if you cannot submit anything by the due date, please contact your teacher. Okay, and so that is submission timetables. And there's another very important link for the mathematics announcements. So all the important announcements are communicated via this forum. So it's very important to visit this forum regularly. So you will get an email notification whenever we post something important. So if you click on this, so for the time being there's nothing posted here, so it's empty. All right, so if we post something you will get an email notification. Okay, so once you scroll further down, so you will see these pages like this, some links, hyperlinks, introduction, week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4, and week 5, so on. And there are, so SAC weeks are written, given, week 8 is the first SAC week, SAC. So there's 2 weeks given for the first SAC, and then um, the next SAC is on week 16. Okay, and then there's a tab for resources as well. So we'll just click on the introduction page and see what you can see. Again, there's a place for the video, so I might update that later on. So you have 2 PDF links. If you click on the first link, Introduction to Further Mathematics, you will see this page. So these are the important things that you should know. You must have a TI inspired CAS calculator. If you don't have a TI inspired CAS calculator, you must buy one. But one more thing, we recommend TI inspired CAS calculator. But say if you have a Casio class pad, and then you don't need to buy a TI. You can do your VCE examination using Casio class pad as well. And the other important, the textbook. Your textbook, you must buy your textbook. You can buy a new copy, a new book, or you can borrow it from your friends, or you can buy it from eBay or whatever other platforms you can find these used books. So for the mathematics, this is the book that you must have, and you must have your course book, which is provided by the VSV, provided by us. So this is optional. VSV for the Mathematics Unit 3, a checkpoint book, it is optional. So you must have your CAS calculator and your textbook and the course book provided by us. So this is the Casio class pad. So all the information are given in this PDF. So you can just click on this link. It's given. Okay. So there are 3 things that you must have. And so this is the introduction page. Okay, I'll go back to the main landing page. So for instance, if you click on week 1, so this is what you will see: organizing, summarizing, and interpreting data. That is the first week's work. So here, this week you will learn, so you need to read these things. Okay, where to start? So there's a checklist, skill checklist. I advise you to do that. Okay, and then each week we have separate each week into 4 lessons normally. Okay, so these are the topics. So lesson 1, organizing and displaying data. Lesson 2, measures of average, that is median, mean, and mode. And lesson 3, box plots. Lesson 4, stem plots, dot plots, and using log scales. Okay, so before you, and your submission work is here: submit week 1 and your quiz. So these are the things that you need to submit by Friday. You need to submit your weekly work, which is kept here, and then you need to do the quiz. So before you submit your week 1 by Friday, you need to complete all these 4 lessons. Okay? And so there are some other important things like, skills, uh, check, revision on rounding. So these are few, before you start your lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, and lesson 4, should be able to do these. Okay, so in lesson 1 you will see our notes. Okay, types of data, so you can read these things. Since you did your year 11, you may have a fair idea. These data types, normally we start teaching data types when you are in year 7, year 8, so you should have a fair idea what are we talking about. Okay, so and so also you can read. All these things are very important. Read. Once you finish reading, you will see this blue color box, which it states study Cambridge textbook section 1A, classifying data, then do exercise 1A, question 456. So you should complete, get your textbook, Cambridge textbook. So that's why I told you it's very important to have your textbook with you, and complete. Read the pages and complete these questions before you move on to the next topic. Okay, so that is really important. And then once you finish, so in order to do this work, you should have uh, another workbook in order to do all these practice exercises. Okay, so you do those in your workbook and then go to the next topic, and so on. You need to complete all of these before you attempt your weekly work. So read the top part, and then you can see study Cambridge textbook section 1B, then do practice exercises like practice exercise 1B, questions 3, 5, 6. So you need to do at least these 3 questions. Okay, it's better if you can do all the questions, but we just limit it to 3. But at least you need to complete questions 3, 5, 6. So that's how you do this. Okay, I'm going to close this. So that is lesson 1. So on, you need to do all 4 lessons before you submit your work. So once you click on the submit week 1, you should get a PDF here. Okay, so because this is way early, I started this, today is 19th of Jan. Before week 1 begins, we will put a PDF here. So you need to click on that PDF, and then you will get the questions that you need to submit. And you need to, it's a PDF, so you're not going to do it on the PDF. What you need to do is, you need to take a printout. Okay, printout of your weekly work, do it in your workbook, and you need to scan it. So I'll let you know these things in detail later on. So this is just an introduction. So that's how you do it. Okay, so that is regarding your weekly work. And in your resources tab, you have always, your for the maths submission timetable, and you have chapters 1 to 3, the Cambridge textbook pages, because at the beginning some of you may not have your Cambridge textbook, so the chapters are given here. It's easy for you. So if you don't have the textbook for the first few weeks, you can use these pages, these links, and do your practice exercises. Okay, so that is given for you. Okay, the chapters, these are in resources. Okay, these are in this tab, resources tab. Okay, and there are some calculator help, and study design, videos, PowerPoint presentations, and quite a lot of resources. So if you think, okay, I need to, and these on, I don't know whether you will see, there's a link for online lesson recording. So each week we are going to have 2 online lessons. One is on Tuesday and the other one is on Thursday. We'll let you know the exact times later on. So there'll be 2 lessons. Try to come to those 2 lessons. Each lesson will most probably will go for maybe half an hour's time. And first lesson we are trying to do lesson 1 and lesson 2, like each week. Tuesday lesson 1, lesson 2, and Thursday lesson 3, lesson 4, so on. Okay, so these things can change, might change. So for the time being, that's how we think we're going to conduct this for the mathematics unit 3. So that's it from me for the time being. I'll let you know the rest later on. Thank you.